It's Twin World with Forrest and Sage. There's no telling what they might say. It's Twin World, Forrest and Sage.
Hello, today's Scott. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good.
Are we gonna mention that we're filming this again?
Yeah. We already filmed this one time.
And,
This is the second. Let's hope we don't film it for a third.
Yeah, because the microphone fucked up.
We suck. First things first, thank you all for being patient with this episode.
Yes.
We had a fantastic day yesterday seeing Todrick and Colleen in Waitress the Musical. Amazing. It's just speechless. The whole cast was fantastic. Probably one of my favorite Broadway shows so far. Especially with them in it, it just makes it so much better. But that's it on that, because it's so good. Oh my god.
That could be a whole
freaking video. But we're going to talk about the new episode of Escape the Night, because that's what matters right now. Speaking of Colleen, she's back.
The bitch is back! So this episode was completely like Pirates of the Caribbean themed. When Joey, at the beginning of this episode, puts the key into the door. It starts the wonderful thing. Pirates come in and kind of attack them.
Kind of, yeah.
In a way. Then the bad guy, the main person, his ex-girlfriend comes in and he's bringing someone with him. This person is Colleen.
The bitch is back. The wish came true.
Yeah.
From the genie.
The genie's wish that Joey made came true. I think that was more Joey's wish than some other people's.
Yes.
But it is what it is.
We got what we wanted and that's all that matters.
Really.
Right, bitches.
The mission of this whole episode is that they need to find, obviously, a key, but they need to find a treasure map to get to the key.
Right.
That's how they're going to get to the treasure, where the key is. Everyone's looking for this treasure, but the group of people, of Joey and everyone, just want the key that's in the treasure.
Yeah, who cares about the treasure? I mean, I just want the key.
That's not going to save their life. They are taken to the captain's quarters, where they're looking around, kind of looking for parts of the map, and they find this little, like, doll head, like a face of a doll head.
I kind of want it, just saying.
And it turns out it's a key, and they put it in the wall. And Ro puts it on the wall
And turns it.
It
like kind
and
of
it pushes in.
Yeah.
And the arm goes in, and it's stuck.
Kind of like what is that movie? Mummy.
Mummy.
When they get their hand stuck in the thing.
Thank God you made a correct reference.
I know. Oh, well, I think I know at least some movies.
Oh, you could be like Grace Helbig.
Some days I am. Red Bull and all.
Yeah, really. She'd be good in this show.
Yeah.
Ro's arm's stuck, and they have to kind of... There's a bunch of scales around the room. Like little scales we have to weigh things. And that was my...
little
scales. Where they have to kind of balance everything out before these sandbags fall from the ground.
And release,
I think there's like
poison.
5 of them or something. And it releases a poison into the room if they don't get it, and everyone will die. They end up getting all the scales right, where it's like measure weigh like a thimble to the mass that's already on it. They end up getting it. Ro gets her arm out of the wall. And when she pulls out her arm, on her finger is a ring. This ring is also the same ring that Colleen has on her hand.
So they're getting married.
Yes.
Married to pirates.
They both have rings, and they're both safe, and they end up getting a map in return. Part of a map, I should say, actually, because it turns out the map is now in 3 separate pieces. So they have to find the other 2 separate pieces. So they're brought by the guy's ex-girlfriend.
Never trust an ex.
And to
Kidding.
this kind of dock where they have to, I guess, put skulls in a line
Right.
to get another piece of the map. But before that happens, there's other pirates at the dock. Colleen and Ro get captured.
Right.
And they get chained up, and it's just Joey, Bretman, and Alex who have to get in the boat and kind of ward off the other pirate henchmen to get to the skull. In the grand scheme of things, they end up getting the skulls in the line.
Exactly.
After a couple of hiccups, because Joey and Alex just told Brett to just throw the skulls there and not put them in a line, because they forgot about that part of the thing. And that's clearly an important part of the thing. They end up getting it, and they get a piece of the map. On the flip side of things, Colleen and Ro end up getting the last piece of the map. I guess it would be the second one, because then the guys got the third one. They got it through kind of following the voyage of one of the pirate ships, and it got them the 3 parts to the code to get them out.
The other piece of the map.
They got the 3 parts of the map, and now they're brought back to the captain's quarters, where this map, very cool, I like this idea.
Yes.
Where it was a map of the captain's quarters, and it kind of showed different items that correspond with items in the room where you had to match it up.
Yeah.
And
because everything, once you match it up, the
like,
treasure will appear or whatever.
What's missing from the picture kind of thing, we have to match everything up with what's in the picture. Once they did that, they found the treasure and they found the key. And that was it.
But when you find the key, someone has to die. Every fucking time.
Besides the last episode.
Exactly.
The girl's ex-boyfriend comes in, threatens to kill everyone. She kind of talks him out of it, and then that doesn't work out whatsoever. So Bretman, Alex, and Joey have to work against each other to show their worth, to see if they will survive. Because if not, one of them will get shot.
Ro and Colleen have already been saved because they have the rings.
The rings. It turns out the rings saved them.
Yes.
So
thank fucking God.
Really be fucked up.
If Colleen died just as she returned, I would be pissed.
But I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Exactly.
To be very honest, sometimes. Because the show can do whatever the hell it wants. Alex, Joey, and Bretman, they go to the dock and they have to do this whole thing, roll a barrel, shoot a slingshot, bunch of stuff. And Alex ends up dying because we learned in previous episodes, Alex does not have a good aim. So when it came down to the slingshot part, it didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
So Alex ends up being shot. So they go back to the main room where they all end up usually like meeting up. And they realize that on the back of the flag that was hanging from the ceiling at the beginning of the episode, there's a note on it that says the collector is on her way back. That's pretty much it for this episode. But they put the key in for the next door,
and dinosaurs appeared.
And dinosaurs appear.
Oh, this one's gonna be good.
That's gonna be an interesting episode.
The effects in the next episode are going to be
I'm very excited for that.
Let us know what you think of this episode.
Yeah.
And who do you think's gonna die next? If you say fucking Colleen, I'm gonna shoot you.
As we said before, thank you for sticking with us for this one, because I know this one's a little late than usual because they usually come up on Wednesdays, but our plans from last night, we had to push it a day, which we appreciate you guys sticking around for it to be uploading. But better late than never is the way we like to look at it.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe.
Share the fans with us.
But Joey Gustafo,
we love you. You're doing so good with this.
You're doing good.
It's so suspenseful and so
good.
Good.
It's just good.
Just so good.